Hey everyone, so I'm with one of my top students here in the Launch to Six program, Benny. Hey Benny, what's up, buddy?
Hey mate, yeah, good. It's been a long time. Yeah.
It has been a long time. So guys, Benny's story is inspiring, and like I said, a lot of you are just starting the journey. So you haven't made money affiliate marketing yet, and you're wondering if it's for you. Is it a scam? Maybe your parents or someone close to you said that doesn't work, and stuff like that. And that's normal to have that. And I'm sure you had that, Benny. I'm sure you had people say. But what was your best month so far in affiliate marketing for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, the best month I done was 6K, but yeah, I'm definitely going to do more. But that was the best month I did so far from
That's good.
affiliate.
The 6K is pretty good, I'm sure. And is that pounds or dollars?
No, in pounds, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably about $8,000. So a lot of people, that's more than most people make in their corporate job. And normally that's more than enough to be able to sort of live your dreams. And how old are you, Benny, now?
24.
So that's awesome. Awesome stuff. So before we dive into, your sort of transformation and so forth, maybe let's go back a little bit. So what were you doing before you made your first money online, and specifically in affiliate marketing? I know you've gone on to do loads of great things now, but before, take us back. What were you doing, and how much money you were making, and just share a little bit about your journey then.
Yeah, I mean, I actually was in university, so I was doing personal training before, like self-employed, and then I went to uni, like, because one of my colleagues pressurized me to go. I did strength and conditioning science. Anyway, I was getting into debt, and I didn't see the value on the course. Then I obviously started hanging out with a mate, Johnny at the time. He's like a famous, YouTuber. I got recommended to a seminar by Tom Wade, and then I went. It was about affiliate marketing, internet marketing. I didn't know anything about it really. I think I bought a course actually at uni at the time, but I wanted to make income. I was kind of sick of uni. I wasn't even turning up to lectures. I didn't really enjoy the whole university experience that much.
Why didn't you enjoy it? I'm curious. What didn't you like about the corporate life and just your standard get a job, go to college and so forth? What didn't you like about it? Because most people, they tell you to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I just didn't see like the stuff they were teaching was not practical. Like, I'm never going to implement this. And also the return on investment after the degree was like terrible. Like, the kind of jobs they're offering, the amount of debt you're getting in each year, it's like the ROI on this looks terrible. You know what I mean? Like 3 years getting into like 100K in debt. It's like, what is this? And then, yeah. And then obviously like the social side of it was good, but, I went to the seminar, met Tom, and then that kind of blew my mind. I'm like, you can actually make money online. Like, Tom comes from, a background where people don't believe in him, and that kind of just inspired me. And then I just basically dropped out of uni, and then yeah, just quit uni. Obviously, people were quite shocked, and then I basically was yeah, unemployed. Obviously, then I went back to Brighton. I think started studying Tom Wade stuff, the seminars. I didn't have the money at the time, so someone partnered up with me, and yeah, ended up learning from Tom. Fortunately, at the seminar, I managed to get in, and then yeah, started studying Tom, started going to his seminars, immersing myself in personal development, kind of rewiring all these limiting beliefs I had about money, working online. Then yeah, started doing that. I think I went back to personal training a bit on the side, and then started building my email list, making money online. But obviously, it was a process. It didn't happen overnight, and that led into many other things.
Maybe let's take us back to your sort of, so you were a personal trainer. That's where you were before. So when you made your first sale, maybe tell us a little bit about how you made your first sale online. Did you have to go meet anyone or do anything like that, or was it just purely online? Like, tell us a little bit about how you made your first sale.
Yeah, the first few sales were not high ticket, but there was like even a few hundred. There was like a few £500 sales coming in, a few like 250s. Like, even that, I'm like, oh fuck, you can actually. I never met the guy. It was online. It didn't take any time. I did no fulfillment. I just see like £500 coming in, then another 500, then another 250. I see like new subscribers being added every day to the list.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, for me, obviously, I made quite a lot of mistakes, which I'm not going to do. But one tip is always like reinvest your money, the profits you make, and like always, what's the word? yeah, you need to have like consistent income coming in that you can invest into the business, because I didn't have much cash flow at the time. So whenever you make a high ticket sale, always reinvest. So that's the mistake I made. And then, yeah, but anyway, this affiliate marketing led me on to many other things. And now I'm in a better place. I've got money coming in, so I'm just going to reinvest, always reinvest in yourself.
Cool. So in terms of that's awesome, man, as well. That's amazing. So you made your first sale. That was, you know, your first few sales, 150, 250, 500. So in terms of, you know, how you made that sale, what was the strategy? Was it through email, or was it Facebook, or did you cold call? Tell us a little bit about, you know, how you actually made that sale, and how much hours would you say it took to actually make your first 1,000 online?
Well, this is the thing about the business model that I love. It's like, this is the most automated business ever, because I was literally going to coffee shops, working 30 minutes a day. Sometimes I work an hour, and I would schedule emails for like the whole week. They just go out on autopilot. Like, I don't even have to, like, I do it once. They're just sending throughout the week. And then, yeah, I had, the first few sales, I literally just, I think it came from the, what do you call it, autoresponders. So some people opted in for the ebook.
That was emails, right? Autoresponder emails.
Yeah, like a 7-day drip. They just like, and in that was the intro product. I think it was 297 or something. And then I had a few of the people buy that. And then, yeah, I was just like, even that, just first few sales, I'm like, it's actually possible, you know? Because
Well, that's
I didn't do any work.
People are listening and they're saying, okay, it's fine for you, or, you know, you're young, you know, technology and all of that stuff, but you didn't know about, you know, yeah, you might, I know you said you actually took a few courses, right? But you never actually broke through and made that first month. So let's take us through to how you made that 5-6K a month. So I believe you had a commission of, was it 4 or 5K? So tell us how you did that high ticket sale, and did you have to work harder for that, or, you know, just tell us a little bit about that, because people think, well, making 4,000 or 5,000 from one sale, they don't believe that's possible for them, or they think that's too good to be true. So maybe just share a little bit about, to the people that might be skeptical about that.
Yeah, so I had some new subscriber join my list. I was sometimes getting random subscribers joining. When I was running ads, obviously I was getting more, but sometimes you just organically have people joining your list based on, I did review videos, then they would just join my list randomly. Anyway, this guy joined, and I just sent out my normal email, and then about high ticket mentoring, about the mentoring, and then I had, like I said, reply yes if you're interested. I had quite a lot of people reply. Obviously some, you know, were more serious than others, and then this one guy who joined the list just said yes. Anyway, I got him. I didn't speak to him on the phone. I just emailed him back and forth. Then he got booked a call. Then he just paid 10K in full, and then I got paid 5K like that. It's just like, well, I mean, I never made 5K that without doing any fulfillment, because in that, like, most people have to grind like to make that kind of money, you know.
For sure. And it's not just you that has made it. You have some friends and know people that have also made that, right? Like, it's not just you were lucky and it's not possible. Like, when you get going, it's possible. And for everyone listening, like, when you do the basics of affiliate marketing, you build a list of people and you make offers. Because it's a numbers game, you're going to have a portion of them people on your email list that buy, right? And not everyone buys, right, Benny? Like, not everyone on your email list is going to buy something, right? Like, it's not like it's not like a get rich quick scheme, because a lot of people, you know, they might be young or older listening to this, and they might go, is this a get rich quick scheme? Is a scam? What would you say to people that are skeptical and doubtful, and they might say this stuff doesn't work, and, you know, that they're fake gurus, or whatever the new term is? What would you say to people that are doubtful and skeptical that it'll work for them?
Yeah, I mean, I understand why you're saying that, but you also have to ask yourself, like, who told you who said it's a scam? Like, where are you getting your data from? Because you have to question the validity of who said that, because the person who told you it's a scam, like, what is he doing in his life? Is he making 5K, 10K a month? Like, are they doing, you know, affiliate? And if they're not, then you have to question, like, why are they saying that? You know, where's it coming from? Because yeah, would you rather take information and data from someone who's actually running a successful online business like Tom, helping people, or do you want to take information from someone who's broke, like it's up. So that's what I have to say. Like, you have to be careful where you take your information from and like who you believe, because a lot of people, they can put negativity in your mind and like really sabotage you. And like, I had to overcome so many limiting beliefs, and I had a lot of like negative people telling me, you know, what you're doing is a scam and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And seriously, guys, for everyone listening to this, Benny has come a long way. I know, Benny, you know, you've had anxiety before in the past. I was an anxiety sufferer. I had anxiety. I had agoraphobia where I couldn't even leave the house for 2 years. It was really extreme. So a lot of people, guys, it doesn't really matter where you start, but I think you have to begin, right, Benny? Because the good thing about Benny is a great student, because you actually you took the advice and did it. It wasn't perfect, but you got the results because you were motivated, right? So what was your why? Tell me about, you know, why did you want to get into affiliate marketing? And by starting back a couple of years ago, how's your life different now? What are you doing? You know, have you managed to travel more? Or what is it, you know,
Well, I
generate?
mean, it destroyed all my limiting beliefs, because once I made money online, I'm like, okay, well, if I can do that, I can pretty much do anything. So that led me to a lot of self-development and improving myself in other areas. Like, for example, I wouldn't have had the balls to drop out of uni. Obviously, if I didn't find out about this, I wouldn't have actually dropped out. Then I met mates, mentors like Tom, a lot of other people, like networked with the right people, and it just kind of completely changed my mindset, my outlook on life. And yeah, so yeah, your question was what was the question again?
Yeah, so in terms of where you are now, in terms
Oh
of,
yeah.
we'll talk about that, but maybe let's just share a little bit about what your goals are. Why did you want to get into affiliate marketing? What
Oh
was
right.
the
Okay. Yeah.
lifestyle for you personally?
Yeah, so the reason I got into it is I want to travel. Like, I really wanted to be able to go online, go to a coffee shop, work on my own schedule. I hated having a boss telling me, like, because I got in trouble so many times at my work, like, because I'd always do my own schedule, and I wasn't always on time for my breaks. So I like to be able to do my own thing, and yeah, kind of be independent and not have some like boss who's like giving you warnings, you know, because it kind of made me mad, that kind of thing. And then, yeah, and then yeah, obviously the travel element, being able to do Airbnbs like I'm in right now. I wouldn't be able to pay for this out of a 9 to 5. This came from like business, so online. So like, yeah, just the really having that freedom to just do what you want when you want, having no like, your schedule is not like controlled by someone else. You can just do your own thing. If you want to go to like Tokyo, or say you want to go to like, I don't know, Eastern Europe, you can just do it, and you're not going to lose money traveling. You can actually make it whilst you're online, you know, at the same time.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. So you made your first sale, you made a few hundred, then you made a couple of sales. That's good. That's good, right? So how did that first sale, when you made that first bit of money, how did that feel for you? Not the 6 grand, that's great, but that's been your best month so far in affiliate marketing. I know you've made a lot more money from sales and an agency. I know you just told me that you actually, we'll talk about that in a second, how you started from there, but you've grown in many other areas. But, you know, just share a little bit about the feeling of that first sale, that first bit of money online, because I think that's what gets people want to achieve that quickly, so they believe it's possible for them. So how did that change your mindset? Did it make you take more action, or?
Yeah, I mean, when you get more wins, you take more action, because you're like, your brain believes it, and it's like, you know, there is no going back, because your brain, you've now seen evidence that it's real, so you can't really go back. So like, you know, once you do it, it's not like it's just a breakthrough moment when it first happens. It's like all your limiting beliefs have now been destroyed. So
That's
yeah, it makes you want to get more momentum. Like, when you're like, you know, the more momentum you take, the more action you take, and the more results you get. It's like an upward spiral.
Yeah. It's like the
So
winner
that's what
effect,
happens.
right? There's a book called The Winner Effect, and that they say when someone gets small wins, even if they only make, you know, $1 or €1 or £1 or whatever, then they're like, oh, it works, and they want to do more, and then they're in a positive energy. I think that's really key. So maybe share about, yes, let's take us a little bit forward to now. So what have you been able to do in the last couple of years? Have you been able to travel? Have you been able to, you know, quit, you know, not be able to work for someone? Just tell us a little bit about your journey over the last year or so.
Yeah, so basically after the affiliate, the uni, I was staying in Brighton a bit, and then from your advice, Johnny, I decided I need to get out of I need to get out of my city. I need to get out of my comfort zone and go to London. So I decided to move there in 2019. And then I had to do personal training on the side. So I started doing that. I was kind of self-employed. So I had to get my own client base. I did that. And then the skills I learned from affiliate with Facebook ads, because I've always done fitness training myself. I started my own business, like agency, working with gym owners, personal trainers. And anyway, the whole coronavirus situation hit. And then obviously, this is why it's dangerous to rely on a job, I think, because that's another reason I started online, is because I knew you can't put your freedom in someone else's hands. You need to you need to be able to have the confidence that you can get on the laptop, on the phone, and you can make income every day. Because when these external things like Corona happen, people you can't really rely on a job. So then I was studying about Facebook ads on the side, and then I implemented the skills from affiliate to start my own agency. Basically, the whole gym closed down, and I went online, started working I closed a lot of clients. I did about 10K. I got up to about 10K a month with the agency. And then, I did it for a while, from March till September this year. But then I realized that I didn't enjoy all the fulfillment side. But anyway, I had another coach, because another reason I wanted to make money online is so that I can reinvest in myself and invest in my knowledge. I think you can never stop learning. So I invested in a big ticket in an agency program, learning about Facebook ads and stuff. And basically, me and Dan, who was my flatmate, we ended up partnering up with Mike. And last month we did $280,000 in sales.
That's insane. That's incredible. So what were you making in your personal? I know you didn't get all of that, but that transition, and you started from here and you've developed. What were you making your personal trainer job a couple of years ago?
Oh, right. Back in, when I first started 2017, I did about, 1.5 or 1K a month.
Wow. So if you were making, let's just say you were only making $1,000 a month right now, would that be acceptable to you?
No way.
Really? No. Seriously, let's just say someone said you got to go back to your personal trainer job, what would you tell them if they said you have to work in this job? What would you do?
No, I wouldn't do it, because I know it's also limiting, because there's only so much time you have face to face with the gym, and you also make you pay rent. You're really stuck, because I tried doing that. But by the way, the 280,000, that was in contracts, that's not in collections, so it's a bit of a different thing. But that's the total sales me and Dan did together. So obviously that's not all that's not how much they put down, that's how much the value was. So
the revenue, right? It's not the cash collected.
Yeah, and some of those payments failed, but overall that was the total contracts we did. So that's still pretty mind-blowing, because after I'd done that, the other day I closed a 50K deal. This kind of stuff, so if you can do that,
So it started from you getting online, wanting to have the freedom. And a lot of people, especially young people, but also people in their 40s, 50s, they want freedom, but they don't think they can do it. They think, oh, it's fine for Tom, for me, or it's fine for this person or that person or this, but they don't believe they can do it. And it's a shame, isn't it? But I'm sure you know some friends, Benny, that I don't know, is there people around you that are like, oh, I'll try it, and they're not doing what you're doing because they didn't invest in themselves? Because a part of this is people are scared to invest in themselves, aren't they? They don't want to pay for a course because they don't see the benefit. But what would you say to people that are on the fence listening, and they've got an opportunity to join, one of launched the 6 courses, our company's courses? I mean, what would you say? What would your be advice to them, your honest advice to that person?
Yeah, I mean, do you mean people who are afraid to invest in themselves, right?
Yeah, they want to do it. They want to invest in, say, one of our courses, but they're scared to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand how you feel, but if you want to actually have freedom, you need to learn from people who are where you want to be and fast track your learning curve. And you can't cling on to money. That's what I realized. Outflow creates inflow. So if you're constantly clinging on to pennies which are not even yours, you're not going to have any abundance in your life. So you have to, Mike talk, I've heard the phrase, you have to constantly outcreate your situation, because I think it was over a year ago, the personal trainer job stopped. And then me and Dan moved into this really expensive flat. We're like, fuck, well, my balls are against the line here. This is over a year ago. And then out of nowhere, I just closed clients because I had no options. So sometimes you need to put yourself in a situation where you don't have a choice but to succeed because your balls are against the line. Because I think, you know, you're not going to make any growth in your comfort zone. And yeah, I mean, if you can't even afford the course, then, you know, that's the exact reason you should be doing it, because you need to outcreate your situation so that you can afford things in the future. Because it's not that you can't afford it, it's just that you don't have any skills, because, you know, money is just to do with how much, if you're giving value to people. So if you're not making the kind of money you want now, it's because you're not to be harsh, but you don't have like a skill set which is really they call it a high income skill. You know, like affiliate marketing is a high income skill, Facebook ads, closing, public speaking, these things like people need it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and 100%. And would you say even if they got did they need any experience to get started? A lot of people think, oh, I need experience or technical skills. Do you really need to do that, Benny? You know, do you really need experience or technical skills to get started? What would you say to the people that say, oh, you need to be good with websites and stuff? Do you have a big website, and did you have a crazy website to make your first, 5-10 grand?
No, I didn't have any website. You just need to know the basics, how to like write emails, like basic. You don't, Facebook ads is better, like, but you can even start with organic strategies. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't, like Tom says, and I think I've been guilty of this, like overthinking. Like if you overthink, it's a disease, because it's really going to hold you back. Because
it's a disease. It's a real bad.
It really held me back, and like I see I can do way more, and like overthinking, you just got to like implement,
100%, man, 100%. So we'll wrap this up shortly. So in terms of, what would your advice be? So say someone's coming on board, they're learning affiliate marketing, they want to make their first sales. What's your advice? Let's say, you got a friend that's asking you, at the gym or something, they're saying, Benny, what would your advice to me be about making my first, say, $2,000 online? What would you tell that person based on what you've learned over the last, I can't believe it's actually been like 3 or so years. That's crazy, but as time goes so quick. But what would your advice be to that person?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you need to like get in front of traffic, like find out who your ideal niche is for affiliate. And then, basically all the sales are just in front of the traffic. So there's free methods, paid. So like Facebook groups, the fastest is paid ads. So like basically put some money aside if you can from your job to invest in ads, go through the training, like learn about the paid ads, figure out, the niche you want to go with. It could be wealth, fitness, and then start building your list, like start building up your email list, because that's the asset. And then you want to send out like daily emails. So like 5 to 7 days a week, sending out emails every day. And then, yeah, you can even like automate that. And then if you keep doing it consistently, you are going to make sales eventually. Yeah.
100%. That's awesome, man. And in terms of where you want to be now, so you've gone from, earning 1,200 or 1,500 in the personal training to, breaking through in affiliate marketing, making thousands a month doing that. And then you're saying, you transitioned into sales as well, where it's, you've grown different businesses to do 280,000 in sales, not net profit, but sales, where you're working with someone else. That's incredible with your business partner, Dan. I never even knew that. That's amazing, man. So where is your vision now, the next 12 months, purely from affiliate marketing, using the strategies we teach? Where do you want to be realistically for you in the next 12 months? If we're speaking now, we're doing a follow-up interview, chat, whatever you want to call it. Where would you be?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's consistency now, because I wasn't as consistent as I should have been, and like consistently every month reinvesting in the ads, like doing 10K a month consistently. I mean, ideally, yeah, 15K to be honest. Like it's sales. Yeah, I should be doing 15K. Yeah,
that's about $20,000.
Yeah, by the end of the year, because I know 10K is definitely possible. It's just being more consistent, like every single month.
And that's a month, right? That's not 20K in the next 8 months, that's 20K a month.
Yeah, like 15K a month. Like start with 10K and then go up to 15K.
Awesome stuff, man. So last thing, when people would say, oh, I've hired you off Fiverr, I've paid you, you're a fake actor, what would you say to that? The people that say you're not real and you're hired on Fiverr or Upwork?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a virtual assistant, that's for sure, or Philippines, but I was gonna say,
you're a virtual assistant from Brighton.
yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess obviously some people are going to be skeptical, like I understand, but you know, you have to ask yourself, why are you skeptical? Where's that coming from? It's probably because you're listening to the wrong people. You just need to be, look at people's results, and then you'll be able to tell a lot about their belief systems. Because I think I heard on YouTube, they said, if you look at your results in life, it's a direct relationship with your belief systems. If you're getting crappy results out of your life, it's because you've got bad beliefs. And if you want to get different results, it's time for you to update your belief system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%, guys. And the ladies listening. So look, guys, that Bennie has made that change. He made that transformation. He's still going through the journey. He's not been perfect. He's been honest, and he's told you, he said that he didn't put full effort in and be consistent. He's still made tens of thousands. That's unbelievable. And then he's moved on to other businesses, and that's great. So guys, learn from that. And if you are interested, sign up or click the link and get enrolled, and we can move forward from there. So Bennie, appreciate it, mate.
Thanks.